back and happy Monday. Let's go see how this system is doing. You guys have your bond market here. You can still see you're still inside of this pattern, and we will see which way it breaks out. Hopefully soon, because I'm getting a little impatient with markets being a little flat thanks to this guy not moving. Because remember, your bond market, the big market, if it moves, everything else will move too, such as your stock market, some assets, and all that fun stuff. Here is your 2-year yield. Also, not very eventful. You guys are still inside of this pattern, heading sideways, still waiting for it to break either direction, and then we can see which way it will most likely go. Your 10-year yield is right here, gauges your inflation. It is currently getting rejected by the giant moving average, which means if we break this orange line right here, we will most likely go lower, which means if you guys like less inflation, good for you. For my people that like more inflation, I feel very sorry for you. But it has yet to confirm that it is going down lower. Your S&P 500, you guys broke back into the pattern. You would wait for a retest now to retest this trend line. And then if it finds support, then we may be able just to adjust this trend line to go to this low, or it can go across here on the bottom. But we are just waiting to see if it will hold back inside of the pattern. Here's your NASDAQ. You guys are inside of the pattern, broke down out of it. Now you are currently retesting the pattern. If you guys get rejected by the pattern, either tomorrow or the day after, then you will most likely go down lower, meaning you will most likely go to this giant moving average, the yellow line, or this blue line here. You guys will most likely hit one of those. And then we will see from there if we bounce off of the giant moving average and your NASDAQ continues to go higher. Here's your Dow Jones. You guys broke up out of the pattern, almost at the price target. The wick is so close to hitting that price target that I set there. We will see maybe tomorrow. It might just wick up and then come back down because it is just a little overextended here. But we will see what happens tomorrow. Most likely, I'm thinking it's either going to go flat or wick up and hit that price target and come back down. We will see though. But on your Dow Jones, almost hit price target. Congratulations. Here's your Bitcoin. I said most likely you guys will come all the way down. This is a price target from the previous pattern. And this orange box here is what's called an accumulation zone, where people usually accumulate to buy as close as possible to the bottom. So when Bitcoin comes back up, they make their portfolios get bigger. So you guys came down, hit the orange box, found a little bit of support, slingshot it back up. Now you're going a little sideways. We will see where Bitcoin will want to go after this. It needs to make a pattern or bounce up higher for me to be able to identify where we are going. Here's your XRP. You guys broke down out of this pattern here. I said most likely if you get rejected after retesting the pattern, then you will most likely hit this price target. Currently, you guys are sitting back inside of the pattern going sideways. We will see if we find support in here or if it breaks down back out of the pattern. Currently, nothing really going on XRP. Here is your gold. You guys bounced off of that support line here, this orange line, and you guys decided to keep going up a little bit for like a little cough. I know, a little bump in the road. And then now you guys are trying to go a little bit higher. I am waiting for this to create a pattern to be able to make a better read on it. But you guys could swing all the way up to the top of over here if it has enough support. It can just turn around and retest this line for right now. Here's your silver. Most likely you guys are going to go a little bit higher because there is a gap in the price right over here, and it will want to fill that. So your silver most likely will want to fill that gap, probably run out of gas in the tank, and then turn back over and retest this support line. And then from there, we will see if silver finds support or if it breaks through the line. If it finds support, you're going to get another bounce. If it breaks through the line, a little bit more of a pullback on silver. So make sure you like, subscribe, tell me something down in the comments that you guys want me to analyze, and I will analyze it for you. And overall, in summary, your bond market still isn't moving. Your yields, 2-year, going flat. That would mean no interest rate or hike in the coming FOMC meeting. And your inflation looks like it's going to most likely go lower short term if it breaks down out of that pattern. XRP and Bitcoin, they're figuring out where they're going to go. Gold and silver, gold needs a pattern. Silver looks like it's going to fill a gap. So overall, your assets are still trying to move cleanly. Calm down a little bit. Speculative assets have been falling. Your interest rates and inflation, they're turning around, seems like. And your overall bond market, the big one, hasn't moved yet. As soon as that one makes a move, you'll see like a ripple effect and see everything else start moving cleaner too. And I will see you guys Wednesday.